What's up agents, Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 build video. Today's video is going to be the Future Healer 2.0. I originally made the Future Healer build a couple of weeks ago and I've tweaked it, changed it up from completing the raid, and I finally made the perfect healer build for the current state of the game. I did some testing, learned some tricks along the way, and I finally have finished the build. It is working so much better than the last time. I took a lot of your guys' comments and I applied them to this build, and I've really made it perfect. So I'm proud to present it. Let's have a look and go through it. If you guys want to see some gameplay, go and watch me on Twitch. I will be streaming later, right after this video, at 5:30 BST every Tuesday and Thursday. So make sure you guys go and check it out. Now, we have got a winner for the giveaway that recently happened. I have emailed him. I'm waiting to hear back from him. If I don't hear back, I'm going to have to choose somebody else. So make sure you do actually look at your emails, guys, because I have found a winner and I don't want to just publicly announce him before he actually responds. So let's go over the specialization first. Like I said, if you want to see gameplay, make sure to go and check on Twitch. I've got previous VODs. The last VOD I actually played with this gear set and used it through the entire raid. So make sure you guys go and check that out. The specialization. Now, we're going to be choosing one specialization, the survivalist, but the technician is also a very much viable option if you want to try something new. I will be giving you guys some interesting tips and tricks with this build as well. There's different ways you can run this set. Now, I didn't, to be honest, guys, it should just be used for a straight up healer gear set, but there are other ways you can have some fun and make it really cool to use. So we're going to go over that after the build, so I can explain the build first. Survivalist is the best specialization for this build. Nope, hands down, no brainer. Because we get skill haste, we get outgoing healing, and because we're using future initiative, like you guys remember from the last build, well, the same build, but this is obviously an improved version from the last one. This actually works with distributed repair, so this stacks on top of this. So every time you use an armor kit, you're going to be healing. It's like 120% more with what we're using now. It's ridiculous. It amplifies your armor kits to the entire team. It's so strong. Make sure you have this activated. Also, we get protection from elites and outgoing healing, which what makes survivalist so strong. So make sure you guys have this. Also, the mender mine is great if you want to use this build in easier content, because this is ideal for legendary and the new raid. So make sure you have assault rifle damage activated for the mechanical animal, because that's going to be one of the best guns to use with this. Let's go over the pieces now. Okay, so we are going to be using the mechanical animal. Very strong. Make sure when you guys mod this weapon that you put accuracy, stability. We don't need damage. It is all about utility and being able to hit your shots from longer ranges to try and proc this beautiful talent. I do have damage targets out of cover, but putting crit won't really help you that much. If you can put headshot damage, that's fine. Future perfection. Weapon kills grant +1 skill tier for 19 seconds. This is very good because we have two ways of getting overcharge with this build: the Btsu gloves and the future perfection. So make sure you have this on you. Just tell your teammates, finish off the last enemy, you get an overcharge. It's great. There's only a 90-second cooldown, and you can use the Btsu buff and then use this straight away. So it's really good. So make sure you guys have this on you. If you can't get it, go and farm assault rifles. I think you got it from the season anyway. You guys should have it by now. Then on the secondary, this is quite important. Use the sweet dreams, because like on the first boss, you can just melee the guys with the shields. Any kind of purple NPC, because you don't do damage, you can one-shot them with this beautiful weapon because of Sandman. Melee attacks instantly kill non-elite enemies, cooldown 15 seconds. Make sure you have this on. Pistol, you can use whatever you want. I did just recently get the Regulus. I'm doing some testing. I'm going to make a video about it soon. So let's look at the pieces now. I used to have Safeguard. Safeguard is very strong, but I've done so much testing with this gear set, and I really found the perfect combination. So we're going to be using the 4-piece Future Initiative. Remember, the backpack is only available in the raid, but here's the thing, guys. There are ways you can access the raid. Go onto Reddit, type your name, people will come and invite you, and you can possibly just run through it and get these pieces. You need to do the raid to get this backpack, but trust me, this backpack makes your build so much stronger. It is so needed for this. If you want to look at my previous healer build, I will put a link in the description, but if you do have this backpack, make sure to use it. Go in the comments right now, type your username. Are you on PS4, PC, or Xbox? And try and link up. Maybe if you guys are struggling to find teammates to actually complete the new raid, go and do it. I'm sure people can find some help. I know it's a bit difficult, I do understand, but I have to bring these builds out for the people that do have them as well. But I will give you guys options. Just go and have a look. You can swap out the Btsu gloves for future initiative and put a Safeguard backpack. That is another option. So let's look at all the pieces now. We need tier 6. It's very important. make sure you guys do that. The mask, what we're going to do is we're going to roll skill haste on the mask. I know this sounds a bit strange. Now, it depends on what kind of player you want to be. Do you want to spam chems all the time? But here's the thing, guys. Skill duration, skill haste, these are two very important things you need to understand and kind of figure out how you want to use it. So I made it clear that skill duration is one of the best mods to use, but people saw me use skill haste, and I think a lot of people don't understand that every single mission is different. Like in the raid at the second boss, skill duration is the best mod to use because you're standing in one place and you are both standing in the actual heal. So skill duration, the longer the chem is down, the longer the longer time you have for it actually the chem launcher to refill back up. So the longer it's down, the quicker it fills back up. You're gonna have to gauge it and test it for yourself. But if you're running in a mission like a heroic mission and you need to spam your chems all over the place because your teammates are moving all over, then skill haste could be the better option for you. Repair skills is also really good. We do have a lot spec'd into this build already. I have about 1.3 million healing for my chem launcher, which is really good, but you need to try and gauge it for yourself. Skill haste or skill duration, it depends what mission you're doing, and don't forget that. So with regards to mods, just try not to forget that, guys. It is quite important. Now the chest piece, I went through this last time with this build. The empathic resolve gives your teammates more damage and gives you less damage. If you use the future initiative chest piece, it gives you more damage and gives your teammates less damage. So make sure, and this is weapon and skill damage, so make sure if you're using this in a solo build, try the chest piece because it actually is quite strong. I don't think I have one on me right now. So let's go over this now. Repair skills, we need a one piece Alp Summit, very important. Mine is not perfect. I've got status effects. I'm still waiting to find the perfect piece, but I do have 20% repair skills, hence why I've gone for skill haste on my mask and trying to balance it out. But it's completely up to you guys how much power you want. And here's another thing. The more repair skills are for if you have like tanks in your team. So there's so many different situational elements that could contribute towards deciding whether to put skill haste or duration. So as you guys can see, I've got a God Roll 10% skill duration mod. Beautiful, it works there really well. Then, I mean, just look at this piece, 40% repair skills just from this one piece. Empathic Resolve, repairing an ally increases their total weapon and skill damage by 3 to 15. So we'll be doing 15% and we will get 7% to ourselves. It increases by your skill tier. So just go and measure it. It should be about 15 and 7. It works really well. It's great there. Then on the holster, I've gone for repair skills, obviously. And now if we read the gear set, I'm going to explain it when we hit the backpack. Backpack now. Future initiative, get it from the raid. Repair skills, roll it on. Like I said, decide. Then strategic combat support. So there's a reason why we're going to use this. Let's go through it. 2-piece is repair skills. 3-piece is 15% skill haste, 30% skill duration. Ground control increases you and your allies' total weapon and skill damage by 15% when at full armor. Now this goes up and down depending on how you want to play. The gear set works great with safeguard, but in the second room of the boss in the raid, you never have safeguard up because the fire is constantly procking your armor down slowly and slightly, so it goes on and off and it's very inconsistent. That's why this is so good. But here's where it gets interesting. So whenever you repair an ally, so I thought this was common knowledge in the community, but apparently not. A lot of people are unaware of this, so I'm going to explain this in detail. So you can repair someone's turret or their skills with the Artificer Hive, and it counts as healing. And you can heal your whole team and yourself by doing it that way. So you can make damage builds, skill damage builds, and actually heal the turrets and things like that. Now, we've been doing this for quite a while, but it isn't as effective as just using a standard damage build or using a build like this, where, to be honest, it's better to just use straight up healing skills. But we're going to go over it. It is a fun way of playing and a different style, and it could be, be potent in its own way. So I'm going to go explain it when we get to the specialization again. We're going to go back to it at the end of the build. So just stick around for that. So when you repair an ally, you and all allies within 5 meters are also repaired, okay? For 60% of that amount. So that's the ground control. So the backpack increases ground control proximity repair from 60 to 100%, 120%, sorry. So within 5 meters, it is from 60 to 120. Now, to be honest, you could use the chest piece as well. and that would actually increase the range, but it really isn't by that much. So I personally think this is the best way to do it. I've tried it with the chest piece. It wasn't really my favorite, and it was giving my teammates less damage. So damage is so important because you want to be able to give your DPS players some more utility. That's why I've gone for the backpack only. So increases ground control because empathic resolve is just too good to pass down. So the reason why we use this is because this is repairing 120%, which is really good. If your teammates are standing near each other, trust me, they will never die. It's so important. And then, like I said before, when you got overcharge, you will shoot it down and it will just heal everyone around that area. And it's like a chain. It's like a chain link to your teammates. It just works great. And another reason why we have this set up like this is because we need to run these gloves. So I personally wouldn't run chest piece and then backpack, safeguard backpack and gloves. I wouldn't do that. I would run it like this. BTSU gloves are so important. Go and farm. To be honest, guys, I don't really know the best way to get these. Just go farm gloves in the DZ. It could be Camp White Oak is another good mission where I actually got them when it's invaded. It's really strong because there are black tusk there anyway. So just go and do that and it works great. Skill haste, repair skills, perfect. Then we have got this beautiful talent transference overclock. Grants 15% hive skill haste. So we're getting our hives back really quick. And when you destroy your hive, your skill refreshes your skill cooldowns and grants overcharge for 15 seconds. If at skill tier 6, its effect also applies to all allies. This is a must-have in the raid. So when your teammates go down, they use their Reviver Hives. The Reviver Hives have like 120-second cooldown. This will instantly reset all of their hives. It's such a clutch for your team. If at skill tier 6, effect also applies to allies. Allies receiving this effect are unable to benefit for 120 seconds. So, that's 2 minutes, but it's fine. It goes quick, and you can stack mechanical animal on top of it. So it's even better. It just works amazingly. You throw your hive down. There's a way to play with this. So you shoot your chem, abuse the skill duration, and then you throw your hive down, overcharge your hive. Your hive is instantly refreshed because of the overcharge. The skill haste is increased. Then you'll just use your chems again. It's like a constant loop. You'll never run out of heals. It's so much easier to use it like this. So just give it a try and let me know what you guys think. Knee pads, once again, repair skills. So the reason why I rolled the mask with skill haste is, like I said before, try and gauge and decide with your own self what is best for your teammates and what kind of builds they're running. So we're going to use in the hive. Make sure you guys come over here and put repair charges. Very important. Health, whatever best mods you have. Don't forget, don't put things like stinger charges won't count. Heal and +1 ammo is the best. My chem, 1.235 million, which is really strong. Very nice. It works great. I've never had an issue with this as well. So when you get overcharge, the heal is up by 20%. The radius is what makes it so strong because we do get a lot, but then duration is the strongest thing here because the duration is unbelievable. It lasts like the whole thing. You shoot 2 chems, that's it, you're done. By the time you've done that, your hive is back up. So it's very important. So now I'm going to show you guys some tricks that I've learned. To be honest, I've known this for quite a while, but it isn't the best combination, but this is just for players who want to have a bit of fun. So if we come over here, if you want to use a technician specialization, don't forget that you need to put a blue or a red on your build. I'd recommend using a red and getting more damage with your mechanical animal because you will get a tier 6 anyway because of the skill tier. The artificial hive. So let's remember what happens with the backpack, okay? The artificial hive will heal skills. So you can put this on right here. And then you could run, for example, a turret. Your teammates who are running turrets, damage turrets. You can use a healing chem and you can use an artificial hive. The artificial hive, because of the backpack, will repair it. The artificial hive will send a drone and repair that turret which is doing damage. That turret, because it's getting repaired, all teammates will be healed for 120% in the area. And it's just ridiculous. You can actually use it on the artificial hive because it's what it says. It counts as an ally repair. I just wanted to bring that up to let you guys know about it. Then if I was going to do that, I would use the chest piece because the chest piece gives you a nice buff. Let's have a look if I've got one on me so I can show you guys. It would be quite good. There it is here. So the chest piece increases ground control damage bonus from 15 to 25%. So this would be really good as well. But like I said, the chest piece we've got on now is probably the best thing. So make sure though that the teammates are within the 5 meters, and then they will not only get extra skill damage, but you will actually be healing their skills, and the skills will be in turn healing your armor and all the teammates in the area. So it brings a couple of options. You can maybe make this with something like, I don't know, a spotter with the skill damage and glass cannon, or you can go with something like tech support, I don't know, maybe the special named backpack, what's it called? Not strategic alignment. You can go for anything that gives you skill damage, and it could potentially, yeah, skill damage by 20%, and you can actually make kind of like insane hybrids. But to be honest, it's more for fun. It isn't the most effective, and this is still the best way to heal your teammates. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you do want to see gameplay, like I said, come stop by on Twitch. Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll be seeing everybody in the next video. Peace out, agents.